What's up, everybody? It's your boy G-Up.
Varsity Blazing.
Trees be zooted.
Bobby Red.
And you watching GWIZTV. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the show, people. Peace.
Peace out.
Cheers.
Like
Yes,
and subscribe.
sir.
Subscribe, comment.
All right. What up, everybody? Thanks for checking in with us. Another Tuesday evening. We back with another one, y'all. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Period.
We're gonna start the show off with we want to send a shout out. Latrice was one of your partners.
Yeah. Earlier today, I got some unsettling news. Earlier this morning, I lost a friend, a very young friend. He was only 30 years old. His name is Monty. We played football together. We played on the same team together at one point. I would say, one of the best players in the league. He also plays semi-pro as well. He was a great friend, is a great friend, an amazing father. I'm still at a loss for words. Today, pretty much spent the day in tears, but at work, but it's cool. I really don't know too much more to say because I don't want to get too emotional about stuff. But I just want to send a shout out to Monty. Long live Monty for being the great human that he was to a lot of us, friends, family, anybody that was affected by this unfortunate event. My thoughts and prayers are with you all. Big hugs and positive vibes your way. We're gonna take a shot for my friend Monty.
All right.
Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
Salud. Love
Salud.
you, Monty, forever.
Going back.
All right. Thank you for that, you guys. Thank you so much.
Ain't no
Problem,
thing. Ain't no
problem.
thing.
Ain't no thing.
All right.
Well, we're gonna cheer you up. We're gonna do our best to cheer you up.
Yes.
We got some foolishness to get into. Before we do that, on the last episode, I don't know if anybody saw it. One of our cast members was a little sleepy, and I don't think we was.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think we was entertaining enough for him.
I was just.
What is going on?
What's wrong with your mind at this point right here? You can't say daydreaming.
Go.
Oh my goodness, not you nodding too. You was even nodding. See,
No,
when
he
y'all
was
said he was asleep, I'm thinking, okay, a real quick little something. No, he was literally
I was
nodding.
nodding.
What is wrong with
he
you?
got the straight up bobblehead right now. I mean, he got the straight up bobblehead.
I can't believe
Yeah.
you pulled that.
You know, hey man, look.
Wake up.
You know what's funny about when people fall asleep like that? They when they wake up, they act like they want to sleep. So they wake up and jump right back in the conversation. Like who's sleeping? Nobody sleeping. Yeah.
You know, if we would have caught that, you know what we should have did? We all should have just started.
Right. Yeah, we it kind of
Oh, wow.
went past me a little bit, but eventually we like, is he sleeping? Because I thought he
did
was
not
for a
notice that
Yeah,
at
for a second I
all.
thought he was just breathing heavily into the mic or some shit. I'm like, why is he so
Oh,
close to the mic? So but yeah, he was gone. He was gone. He looked real peaceful right there. Looked real peaceful.
Did you not get enough sleep like during the day
Nah,
or
see,
something? Or
all right,
like where what happened?
So, all right. So my shift starts at 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
For the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to get my shit together. So I started waking up at like 4:30 to try to get like a good 30-minute workout in. Or this is just me trying to get used to it.
Getting up that extra half hour.
Yeah, the extra half hour.
No, that extra half hour is so crucial.
Nah,
Seriously,
it
you need it.
I done laid back down for 5 minutes before.
And
If
felt
my alarm
good.
clock,
Felt
yeah,
good,
my
too.
alarm clock. Like right back down.
Yeah.
5 minutes later. It don't seem like 5 minutes, but it's 5 minutes later when I wake up.
No,
Just silly
really.
stuff.
My alarm clock goes off at, I want to say 6. I have like 3 different ones. I'll do like 6 o'clock, 6:15, or 6:30. But any one of them times, it don't matter. I'm snoozing like at least a good 5 more times before I actually really get up.
What's funny about me is I don't like to rush. So I get up way earlier than I need to. I may just start back working out in the morning too, but I walk so much. I don't even know. That might be overkill, too hot on my body.
No, that's right.
But
See, I know I already get like I work at a warehouse, so I know I'm gonna get the cardio in.
right.
So when I wake up in the morning, that's just me doing bench press and free weight shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could I can get my push ups in. 'Cause I ain't doing that. But yeah, I woke up 45 minutes because I normally 5 o'clock. I think I had my phone on vibrator, so I had turn my phone down for some reason, and I never heard my alarm. And I woke up 45 minutes late and still had plenty enough time to get out the door. Because that's how early I get up in the morning, like unnecessarily early.
Yeah.
Because I like to sit there and watch like the news and the weather and the traffic and see who won the game last night. And just, I just want to sit there with a cup of coffee. If I don't get to do that, I have an attitude. If I don't get to sit there for, a good 15, 20 minutes, just sip some coffee, like, before I leave out. Like ready to go, but I just want to. I don't know why I like doing that. I don't like just get up, get dressed, and just hit the door. I like having a little chill
setting
time.
the tone for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, man?
Totally.
It was so weird, man. Back when I was working at Xfinity, we had a lady that we started at 7 o'clock in the morning. We had a lady that she lived in Indiana. She leave her house every day at 3:30.
Woo!
Get to work by 4:30. And sit in the parking lot. Just
to avoid traffic or
to avoid traffic, yeah.
Okay. I'm but that early.
I'm like, man, dude, to me, man, I just have to be in traffic. Ain't no in the world I want to get up 3 hours, 3.5 hours early. Never, unless she was going to take a nap when she got there.
Can I ask you something?
What's up?
Are you 100% sure she lived in Indiana?
Yeah,
she wasn't just living in her car. And every time you got there, she was in her car. And you like, why are you here so early? Well, I live way out and I get here early. So if you see me here early in my car, I just got here. It sounds like a likely story is all I'm saying.
You know what, man? Now to think of it, I've never been invited to a house.
Yeah, she could have just been living in her car. They want nobody to know.
You might have something.
It's female. You can't fall into the bathroom and see if she getting there, going there and wash up and shit. Yeah.
I get it, yeah. But I mean, like I said, back when my mom and them used to go to work and my dad and them, they always got up early, got to sit down, watch the news, like you said, have their coffee and everything.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's some old people stuff like that. Damn.
Man, I wake up, man, 15, 20 minutes before I got to leave out the house, man, take a shower and leave out the house.
See, I can't.
That's pretty much what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that. My son do that. He'll come out. I'm like, are you going to work? I'm like, you ain't even dressed yet. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And I left. I was like, hey, you going to work? Yeah. Get your ass out of here. It's 6:45. You leave at 7. Like, what are you doing? Like, get out of you've been in the house all day. Get out the house. Go work. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, he do the same thing. You can get caught by a train. Anything can happen.
That's true.
Anything can happen and you late for work. You know what I'm saying? So
I got to deal with like interstate traffic.
Oh yeah,
if something happened, like the road is backed up until
so you don't watch. You just
o'clock.
go off GPS. You don't watch the news.
You
watch the news. They gonna give you the traffic in the news.
If I'm trying to get off, get on the ramp and I see it's traffic, I just go the back way.
It's a woman she do the traffic. Her name Brett Vickery. Like she got a fucked up name. She don't look like. I'm like Brett Vickery. It's like it's cute little woman, cute little black lady or whatever the phrase. It's like Brett Vickery, and they showed it. I'm like, that's Brett Vickery. I'm like, the fuck. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't. You couldn't come up with a better name. Like, she be doing the traffic.
It ain't her fault.
Yeah.
I was going to say her mama did.
Okay.
They be up there in the helicopter and shit. News. They always got to prove to you they on the scene. and they saw the shit live. You know, they got to be right there looking at it. There it is right there. It's an accident right there. I believe you. You ain't got to go out there and shit and point at it.
But you know how they always bring up first on the scene. It's like, man, whether you first or second or whatever, I'm still going to know the news. By the time
fuck around and get shot being first on the scene. You better make sure everything calm down for you out there.
Right.
What we got? I don't, my mind. What we got? What's our next? What's our clip now? Cause
It's a clip.
yeah, cause I got it should make that your screensaver. Here we go.
Yeah,
This one.
yeah.
Oh, this one.
Hey, is that a boxing? What is that she got in her hand? Them ain't boxing glove.
No,
Now,
it
watch
ain't
this,
boxing.
y'all.
No.
Watch this, y'all. She finna.
If you buck,
Is she finna take her pants off too?
Hey.
She like to get naked and fight.
Damn.
So
That's
first,
a man, first of all.
thank you. I
that's not a
said that.
man.
That's
First of
a
all,
whole man right
That is a
there.
whole
That's a man
man.
with a
Yeah.
bra on. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, I can see it better now.
No.
I told
I
y'all.
can see it better now.
Duh.
She hit him so hard, he forgot he could walk.
Stop
man.
saying she.
Yeah,
That is a
yeah.
man.
Is a woman.
That is a man.
I don't know.
That is
I'm sorry.
that is a male.
Hold on.
That is a male.
Wait
A
second.
male.
Wait a second. I hear you.
Is-
Y'all think that's a woman?
No, at first
I know that's a woman.
At first I did.
Wait.
That is not a
Hold
woman.
on.
That's a woman.
You gotta look
World
at the chest.
seer. Our traveler of the show. You think that nigga is a woman?
Yeah, that's a woman.
That's not a woman. Look, ain't no titties in that
Hold on.
bra.
Look at that. Look at that
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, that's a dude
look,
with small feet.
Look,
See,
ain't
look,
no,
let me tell you
I see
ain't
Bobby
no,
looking at the feet.
ain't
No,
no
no, no,
titties
no.
in that
What?
bra.
Hold on, let him describe why that's a woman.
Look at her approach when she comes up.
That's a
No,
gay
wait, no,
man.
no, no.
Gay man.
It's a gay
That's a
man.
woman. That's a woman.
That
Wait, hold
is a
up.
gay
Well, you know what?
man.
Look,
You
let
ever
me tell you
seen a gay
something.
man fight?
Yo,
Yeah, they
that's
feminine.
gay dude.
them.
They feminine, but
They
he throwing
can-
haymakers.
First of all,
That-
they got hands. Like,
First
like
of all-
don't fuck with no gay man and when it
Ah,
comes to
look,
throwing
look.
hands.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
wish no straight man fight no gay man on like no.
Look,
That's a
that is
man.
not a man.
That is look. This is a perfect. This
Look at that
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
Exactly.
Look at the arm. Look at the bicep.
Hey, look.
That is a
Hold on,
man.
hold on. Let me tell you something.
That's Mike Tyson.
Hold on. That woman has whooped many asses in her
Nah,
lifetime.
hold on.
I'm telling you.
I
But
can't
that's a
believe
woman.
you
I
would
can't-
not budge.
I can't
That
ride
is
with
a
that.
man.
Hey,
look,
Bobby, I can't
look.
ride with you on that one. When I saw it on the phone, I thought that was a chick too.
No, I thought it was a
I
chick
can
too
see it better now.
until he flipped dude
that's a
over.
dude.
Until he
That's
swung,
what it is.
Like, you
when he
just-
swung
dude.
dude over and they was facing just like this. That's a whole man. I
Look
said,
at
oh,
that.
that's
Ain't
a.
no,
I said,
ain't
oh,
no
that's a
titty in the
dude.
bra.
That's what I
You got a
just said. I
You got a
just,
bra on, no, ain't
I
no
just
titty in the-
said, ain't no titties in the bra.
Put that nigga on the line.
Hey, look. Either way, we never gonna know.
Just no, damn that I know. Just because he got a ponytail don't mean that's a chick.
And that's a dude,
Nah,
you know,
damn
and
that.
you want to know another reason how I know that's a gay dude because he pulling the hair. He pulling dude hair.
Wait a minute.
Straight
no.
dudes
Wait a minute.
don't
Wait.
fight
No.
that.
No.
Straight
Women always.
dudes-
Wait, you gonna tell me
straight
women
dudes
don't
don't
fight?
fight like that.
Wait. The
Wait.
argument isn't if he's a straight dude. The argument is whether it's a man or a woman.
It's a man.
But
it's a
hold
gay
on.
man.
Hold on.
And
It's a
gay.
gay man. Like,
It's a
if
gay
we-
man.
if-
We already established it's a man.
Hold on.
Look at that.
He's a gay
That's
man.
a hip toast.
Bro,
Hold on,
did you see that?
Wait,
That is
listen.
fucking insane.
Listen.
That
Did you
is
just say-
wild.
Did you just say a woman don't pull hair?
A woman do
That's
pull
all
hair.
she does.
A woman do pull hair, but gay men pull hair too.
Let me tell you something. When a woman
And-
when you got long hair like that, a woman pulls your hair. That's how she can control your head.
Yeah, but he didn't do.
but
But
if
he
she didn't
didn't.
let go.
That's not all he was doing. Most
nigga back-
most women fighting. They gonna just
That
keep
ain't-
pulling and
Hey,
pulling
look,
and pulling
that
and
picture
try
look
to
like see the Matrix or
You know
something.
they
This
be
nigga
doing
about to
this.
take
They
so
be
much
doing
damage.
this. Them bitches don't fight
Pause.
head up.
Yeah, it's how he punching too.
Yes,
it's the punch.
yes.
And look, that ain't the only dude he whooped. He fought two people in this video.
No, that's the same person. Look
That's
at
the
look
same
at the
guy.
pants. Look at the pants.
Hold on, he came back for some more.
No, he went up and put his hat in a ball.
Look at
You know what?
that.
He like, hold on.
boom.
He thought he
boom,
just got
boom.
his ass
See,
because of
there
him.
you go, like doing
Like he
like,
rib shots.
Oh yeah, he put his hands up in the ball.
Rib shots.
Yo.
Hey, look. Once we find out for shit, man.
See, they squared up. They definitely squared up.
Is there volume on the video?
No, I think it's a song over it.
Yeah.
It's
muted?
Nuck If You Buck is over it.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Well, you know,
You can't hear
let
nothing.
me tell you something. Let's just agree to disagree. I still think it's a woman.
I can't believe you.
You
think
tripping.
I
You
can't
tripping.
believe
That both of them
that.
is
a woman.
No.
Sauce.
Actually, I think the other dude, he got the same animals. I think it's two gay guys fighting, and one of them got on the bra. That's the only damn difference.
So you think think that the guy in the gray sweatpants is
running back?
gay.
Because watch, he doing the same shit the other guy do. He just couldn't whip his ass. Watch.
Because in real life,
Watch. Yeah.
straight dudes don't fight gay dudes.
Watch this. No, they don't. Yeah.
Look how he walked up though. But you know what? How you
When the
know?
second time,
How
he
you
gonna do
know
the
that
same
the
shit.
dude
What?
in the gray? How you know the dude in the gray like fighting the other one because
Look at that. He doing the same thing he doing.
I don't
They got
think
the
so.
same little
Look at
mannerism.
that.
He could be fighting him because
Both of
he's
them
like,
gay.
oh, I ain't know you was gay. Ma.
And look,
Like,
Bobby.
I ain't know you was gay.
I get it. It's been some anomalies where some women have whooped some men. Usually it's a size
No,
difference.
legit.
That's a size difference.
It's
Oh
a
no,
little-
that's
it's a little bit of a size difference, but when he hit, I'm gonna say she
That's
just
a-
for I'm just see so
Don't
y'all
say
talking about.
she when they
When she-
say they.
Look.
When they hit
All
the
right.
dude,
All right.
he knocked him back. He knocked him back. She got
Look at
muscles,
Clarissa.
but she got but it would be different if it was her. She's an actual
That's
professional
way
fighter.
different.
Yeah, that's way
So
different.
wait a minute. Now, if you didn't know who this was,
That's
I would say
and
that
you
was a
first
shit.
of all,
if you didn't know who this was, and you seen her fighting somebody, you probably would say the same thing.
No,
You
Oh
said
no,
the same thing.
I would not say
different.
no.
it's
She
different.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
oh,
Yeah.
Hold on.
But
Hold on. Clarissa Shields is a woman.
She's clearly a
I
woman.
understand she's a woman,
You can
but what I'm
clearly
saying is-
visualize. You can clearly visualize
She
that
got hands
she is
because
a
she
female.
is female Goku.
But look at
That's
that.
it.
No, let me tell you something. What is
Not female
Hold on.
Goku.
That's
What's
all.
the difference? What's the
That is
difference
so
in her
funny.
body and a man that's built like her?
yeah, you talking about?
She's got a man built.
But you talking about body? We talking about fighting style.
Well,
That was a street fight.
Yeah.
She's a professional fighter.
Yeah.
And even it look a little different when you see her fighting than what it do. It look
that's
a little
training.
different. And that's training.
That's
it look a little
training.
different.
Let's break it down to the
No,
stud.
she's literally gonna
That's
fight you
training.
all hands. All
you know
hands.
what? Like I
I
said,
highly-
you guys are not going to convince me that that's not a woman.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
know,
believe that.
It's
at
a good
all.
thing for you. You
That's
married.
so crazy.
Wait, hold on. That doesn't make no difference with whether I was married or
damn
not.
that. No, if you looking at that dude, you think that's a chick. I'm just saying. I'm glad you're married. What else we
crazy.
got? What else we
That's
got?
freaking crazy.
Hey, next video,
Next
please.
video.
We'll definitely agree to disagree.
Right. I had to follow him to the clip. Nah, that
It's-
ain't one. That ain't one.
Hey,
That ain't the one.
Hey,
It's a man,
don't be
though.
surprised if I had that woman as a guest next week.
Oh hell no.
Hey, let me tell you something. You can bring her on here. I'll shoot the shit out.
Okay.
I'll shoot the shit out. But after you done whooped me, she hit that guy, and that guy went back.
Yeah, it seemed like he forgot that
Nah.
where he was. He's
If
like,
you slay, first of all, I ain't got no hair. She managed to get me on the ground. We threw throwing hands at that point. When I come back, no, you don't want to be here when I get back. That's what I'm gonna tell her. I'll shoot the shit out of her.
is that
Here we go.
Jones barbecue and foot massage?
Yeah, let's hear this. Let's hear this. I got a kick out of this. Let me see if y'all see.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Hey. Jones barbecue and foot massage.
Lean back.
Hey.
Lean back.
Hey.
Lean back.
I'm wondering how did that combination come in?
Jones barbecue and foot massage.
Speaking of
Jones.
barbecue, I just
He was
Huh?
screaming it though.
What'd you say?
Jones.
You should tell.
It was screaming.
Right, yeah, well,
Jones
hey, look,
massage.
I heard this. That shit was in my head all day. You know when them sounds, you know you go, you could be in a meeting, it don't matter. It don't matter what's going on. Your boss could be getting on your nerves. You could be in the grocery store, whatever the fuck you doing, in the back of your mind. Jones barbecue
Foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm definitely.
Y'all gonna be hearing that shit.
Wait, I'm gonna record myself. Let me tell you now. I
That's
am
what-
going to record myself walking into my office tomorrow saying that shit. I'm gonna do it.
So hold on. That's in Illinois.
It is.
It
Oh,
is.
it's 708.
Yeah, that's in
Oh
Illinois.
damn, I didn't see that.
708.
Are you gonna go there?
91.
Look, I don't know.
Wrong with
That-
some rip tips
I'm wrong. Hey, look.
and a foot massage.
Yeah, hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. You can't mix that shit. Okay. If you work,
I was just about to say
on
flying and
if you
feet,
work
no.
on the foot massage side, you gotta stay your ass over there. You can't come over here and chop up no rib tips.
Not with the hands you've been touching
You
feet
can't be
with.
sitting there like this. Hold on, man. Let me get your order. Hold on.
Hey, G, they gonna say you want mild sauce or hot.
Or hot on your feet.
I'm on there one.
Oh, shit.
You want mild or hot on your feet.
Barbecue and
That's the barbecue brother. That's what happened when he made. He like, I do a commercial. Yeah, who got the camera? I do the commercial.
What is this? What is this?
Oh Lord,
Oh, is this the Google?
that's where it at.
119th. 119th at what?
Wow.
Oh, it's in Pullman. Get out of here.
We gonna have
That
to
is
go there.
freaking- Ain't no way in hell they're open at 8 a.m. every day.
You know what? Look, they put a new meaning.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage is located at 119th Street in Chicago, Illinois. According to the Yelp review, the business is listed as a barbecue restaurant. Yeah, Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. We gotta harmonize that, okay? We wait.
we gonna go
wait
down
for
there
my
singing
wait
and
for
shit.
my cue, okay?
See if we get 10% off when you sing the same song.
Looking at it.
What?
I'm just saying.
You gonna get you some tips from there?
I give me some tips.
But
going on down there?
what was the dance they was doing?
Right.
What?
Hey, they got them out there at 70 degrees with them doggone birds.
Okay.
Hot to the motherfucker. They ain't do but one take. That wasn't that complicated.
That's it.
I ain't finna
That's
keep
it.
doing this shit.
If they had to do more takes,
More
that's
takes.
terrible.
We gonna have to go down there.
Terrible.
I'm gonna watch you making them ribs though.
Hey.
You better not go there rub
Hey,
nobody.
I'm not gonna get no foot massage, but I will try some barbecue.
Barbecue all over your feet. Got the sauce.
The name of the place is Jones Barbecue.
You can be honest with it.
Massage.
I'm sure everybody can use a foot rub.
I will be getting my
And then-
Jones
yeah,
I'm
Barbecue
due for
Right.
I'm due for a pedicure myself.
You go to real joint. You can smell that shit. You gonna have to get something.
No, really.
Get a couple hot links or
You hear
something.
me? No,
Yeah.
no.
Ah,
I'm getting me some.
Yeah, let me get a
some
half
rib
a-
tips or some baby backs.
Yeah, let me get a half a slab and a couple of them hot links and some put some potato salad in there.
And you
too.
say they open at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
That's what it
Probably
say,
going
but
down
that
there,
ain't that's not
gonna
right.
call this
It ain't
on the
updated.
you gonna call this on the end? You better go down there and see
Ain't
who
no
cut
way
that
no
rib.
barbecue joint open at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I gotta try it once.
Go
Ain't
in there
no
and
way.
sing. Go in there and
Ain't
sing
no
the
way.
song.
By next week, I'll let you know how it was. Go ahead.
Go in there and
That's
sing the
freaking
song.
What we got next?
hilarious.
We got another. I got a clip about a. Let me see what it's called. Not that one. We're gonna say that one for later.
Uh-oh.
Go to the next one. Yeah, let me hear this.
Instead of taking me on a date, I asked a man to fix my car. Women are begging men for money now.
Take me on a date, right? And I was telling him, well, instead of taking me on a date,
How is she driving?
I was just gonna say
yeah,
that.
I have no
you
idea.
Can help me buy my part for my car. My car is still drivable, but
She
I need
moving.
like a crankshaft or a camshaft, and it's like $200. And I was like, well, whatever
get
money
$200
that you
and pay
gonna
that
use
shit.
towards the date, you can help me put the money towards buying the part. And I was like, I'll come up with the rest. You know, like you ain't got to give me the whole thing. Now, this part that I need, it keeps my car from cranking. Like
She don't even know what the fuck she talking
Look at
about.
and then it crank, but it don't crank right up.
Is it a
But this
starter?
part that I need, it'll help it crank
Right.
right up.
Right up.
I'm finna say
It'll help the crank
I'm
right
detecting a
up.
southern accent.
But the date is beneficial to you, right?
It should be beneficial to you too, cause you want a man, don't you?
To allow for y'all to be able to get to know each other
Exactly.
in a environment that's outside of y'all home, so it's not too personal. Which I don't believe that people need to be dating in the first place, because all it is a waste of money on the man's side trying to figure out
How is it a waste of money on the man's side?
When in reality,
most
y'all
of the
just
time it
putting y'all
is.
best,
Never
best
mind.
foot forward. But
We wouldn't go into it. You can cut it right there.
I
like this guy be watching some of his videos.
I said that wrong. I asked, how is it a waste of the time on the man's side? But I was asking that from my perspective, because I prefer to contribute to the date. But
I
you
think
know
he's
what I mean.
saying it's what he mean by, because I cut him off. What he mean by it's a waste of time on the man's side. He means like when you first meet somebody and they have their representative meet you, so they're not themselves. So because you're going on the date to talk and get to know them, you're not gonna get to know them if they front. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So and it costs you some money to feed it. You don't know what's gonna happen after that. So it's an investment that you don't know going to lead to something. So it couldn't be a waste of time and money.
How does she even come up with the date is beneficial to you?
Because she's trying to.
Because she want the money for what she feel like she need the money for. She feel like you need to, instead of spending your money on me on a date, you need to spend your money on me so I could get my car fixed, since you're spending your money on me anyways. That's what she's saying. I don't agree with that though.
That's ridiculous.
Hold on.
That's insane.
Now, is it the first date?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
He should have took her to Jones Barbecue and Flipper. That's what he should have did.
No, seriously.
That's what I was thinking, because
that's so freaking
not
funny.
trying to be funny. Jones barbecue ain't cheap either, I'm sure.
Barbecue ain't cheap no more.
Yeah.
It's not cheap no more.
Yeah, so I understand what the girl is saying. I just disagree with her. What she's saying makes logical sense in her estimation.
Yeah.
But what she failed to realize is, if you was his woman, you'd have money to fix your car.
Legit.
But he don't know you yet.
Exactly.
Right? So you auditioning to be his girl.
Exactly.
If that's a job you even want. So let me get this right.
I feel like
it's definitely giving begging, because
it's date, we together, and then a little bit further down the road before I get to buying parts.
No, it ain't a little bit further. It's a long bit further down the road. A long bit further down the road before you get the buying parts.
That part money now.
Y'all should probably be a decent amount of established in a relationship before you start spending money on her car and all that other stuff. She should already have the means to be able to do that herself. Why are you trying to date somebody if you don't have the means to take care of what you need to take care of, so you can get yourself around, if you got kids, get your kids where they need to go, get to where you need to go with your job, doctor's appointments, whatever the case may be. Right. Why are you spending time dating?
Because go ahead, Bobby, you go ahead. I'm coming to you anyway.
No, but my main thing is the price that she's throwing out there anyway.
$200.
No, but wait a minute. She said her crank ain't cranking. It's like
she don't know. That's why I said
with her car.
That's why I said she don't know what the hell she's talking about.
So is she just taking that $200 and she's talking about my car still work, but my crank, whatever you put, it's gonna make my crank crank.
My crank ain't cranking. Cars got cranks.
Yeah, so it sounds like an like a starter to me.
Right. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like I said, she probably don't know what to call it.
Right.
She just need her car fixed, because she don't know for sure is if it's gonna start up when she try to turn.
She just know what they told her that needed to be fixed, and they told her $200. So 9 times out of 10, that shit probably only like $70.
Well, yeah, true that. So that's the thing. Okay, so it's a couple ways she can go and handle this. So go out with the guy before you start bringing him your problems.
Thank you.
You go out with the guy. Don't ask before you ask him for money. He wants to go out and sit down with you. Now, it ain't just your company he wants, right? So he's trying to spend some time with you, and he's taking you out, which is a good thing. I mean, he's gonna take you out. He's gonna buy you dinner, and y'all gonna chop it up and see where can it go from there. In the midst of doing that, if you should just happen to mention you're having issues, this is what a man do. We always keep talking about real manhood. Mm-hmm. If I fuck with you for real, you ain't got to ask me for the money. You just got to say something wrong with my car.
This is true.
This, that, and the third. Oh, what is it? I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
But they don't know that yet.
Do this. I got it. But that's the thing. Right. She must not be
at the point of her explaining this. She don't know if he gonna. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. But if you don't qualify for that, if I don't fuck with you, if I go out till you get to know you, be like, oh, this bitch crazy. I ain't finna get no money. Then that's it. It's either way. It's up to the man to determine. You can't just prompt and ask for money on GP, because that's different than me treating you out on a date. You see what I'm saying? I don't owe you no money.
At this point of her asking, she doesn't even qualify yet.
That's the thing. So she probably just fucked up with him right off the bat.
Yeah, legit.
Oh, he just said, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm Donnell or whatever. I've been seeing you around here. You know what I'm saying? What you doing Friday night? You know what I'm saying? Go to this restaurant over here and kick it. You know what I'm saying? I come through, you got babysitter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He probably gonna pay for the babysitter and all that. You know what I'm saying? As soon as she got here, she might have a couple shorties. So the man's always taking a chance with that. He don't know how it's gonna play out. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. If you just want to make this shit transactional, and here's where it get funky. $200? You're a stranger to me. I ain't even got to know you yet. Mm-hmm. Let alone develop some type of feelings for you, for real. You want me to just hand you $200 off GP because I was going to spend it on the date? All right, what you going to hand me? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
And now what I want.
Yeah. So now if I say that, I'm an asshole. I'm the bad guy.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to... You just asked me for my fucking money and I don't know you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. If you was a bum on the street, I might give you $5. I ain't finna give you $200. You see what I'm saying? So you want me to give you $200 so you can fix your car and get to work and all of that. And I don't know you. Since you playing it like that, I gotta know I'm gonna get something for my money now. Mm-hmm. If I know I'm gonna get something for it, I still might not enjoy myself. It ain't no guarantee that I'm gonna have a pleasant experience. Mm-hmm. You might just lay there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It might not. It ain't always
that's exactly
good.
What I was thinking. Like I'm giving you this $200, and say you do like the sex we have. Now you got $200 in a good nut.
Oh, the lady. Well, yeah, now that, yeah, that's so she went in twice. But the thing is, he still got something. He didn't get played. Because if he handed her that money, she'd be like, oh, I got me one.
Not always.
Because if he get to her like that, man, he could probably gonna give her some more.
Hey, G,
exactly.
Check this out. I see dating as a job interview. Okay?
Yeah, but that's what it is.
No, okay, like you say, you meet the person, you talk about this, that, or whatever, what you bring to the table, what this job is bringing to the table. Then, okay, now I hire you. Okay, now, before you start getting bonuses, you got to show that you can put in the work. And I'm not even talking about sex. I'm just talking about just being the person that I want to be as my partner. And that's a problem where everybody don't want to give 50% in the first part of the date. They want him to give 80 or her to give 80 or 90.
It's a very small percentage.
Yeah. They want him to
like
get down
myself
there.
I don't mind at all paying for my own shit.
Well, it's not even
and I will be prepared for pay to yours too, but I will never see you again if that's the case. But you're the one that invited, you invited me out.
I like your example of the job interview. Now let me ask you this: have you ever went to a job interview and asked for what do you call that shit? I can't even think of the damn word.
Incentive.
Won't front you on the pay. What do you call that shit?
Now they
In
do
advance.
that.
Yeah, in advance.
Oh,
Have you-
advance.
You ain't even got hired. You at the job interview, and you want to advance. Yeah, look at you like this motherfucker crazy.
No, really.
Like, yeah, we'll call you. We'll call you. We got to advance for you. We're going to advance him up out the door.
You got a long line of people
Yeah.
that just take what I'm giving them as a pay.
Right.
You want to advance.
That's
or
a
whatever.
good
Yeah.
example because it's the same thing.
Yeah,
You're correct. You go on the
You're
job
correct.
interview and you ask them for shit, you ain't even got the job.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly, and they don't see it that way, but that's exactly what it is. And then when a man be like, all right, what's up? Let's go to motel or whatever. I'm gonna leave it on the dresser for you. Now we both. You know what I'm saying? Now we both. Because you asking me for mine. I wouldn't come at you like that if you wasn't asking me for no money in the dough. And you know what? If you meet a woman like that, she asks you for money in the dough, unless that's what you on, unless she busting down, and that's what you looking for. But if that ain't what you looking for, you might as well ain't waste your time going out. Cause she coming in the door with problems. I'm like, I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for a motherfucker to just get to know and see where it go. But
Unless bro was a simp.
no, I don't think he was. Cause shit, that's why she did the video. Cause he didn't have
But
her
right.
200.
Unless he's a simp.
I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying.
Oh, and actually give her the
Right,
money.
actually give her the money. Well, that's why they try to pull it, and then they do a video complaining about the shit when the dude be like, don't want to give it to him and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that should be the reaction for more. Like, damn, I just asked her. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Me go find somebody else. Because, brother don't mind paying for, you know what I'm saying? Like that 50-50 shit, it's cool, but fuck that. Like I say, if I like you enough to take you out, I ain't say, you know what I'm saying? I cover that.
Well,
if I don't like you enough to take you, if I, like, how do we even get here if we doing 50-50? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, my main thing about the 50-50, I'm talking about 50-50 in the relationship. If I take somebody on the first date, I'm always going to pay.
Oh, yeah, but no, she said she got home. Yeah.
'Cause I mean, like I
It's
said,
okay to
because
have
if I ask you on a date, that means that I'm finna pay.
No, yeah, that's my belief. I feel like whoever is the one that initiated the date should be the one that should be prepared to pay for everything on the date. That's how I feel. If I'm like, yo, let's go bowling, yo, let's go to Top Golf, let's go here, let's go there, whatever. I am prepared to pay for everything. Whatever I suggest that we do, and we do that shit, I am prepared to pay for myself, not only myself, but you as well. I feel like that's the right thing. That's the right thing to do. I am not expecting you to spend any of your money. I invited you out. I want you to come with me. I want you to spend time with me. I want you to have a good time with me. I'm finna pay for you.
But would you be offended if he said, "No, that's all right. I can pay for mine"?
No, I wouldn't be offended. I wouldn't be offended, but a part of me
probably wouldn't.
No,
let you do
oh
it.
no, and that's happened to me multiple times. Where like, no, you're not paying. I've had men get mad at me because I've like pulled out my wallet to prepare to pay. Like I've had that happen to me before, and I felt incredibly bad because I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything like that. But but I'm not. I also don't want you to think that I'm finna just let you, like, you're not in on this by yourself. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like
I get it.
that's how I am. I like to contribute in any type of way that I can, even if you're paying for the dinner and I got some cash and I can give the tip or something, like, something.
To me,
That's just me.
I'm glad you said that too, because to a degree, I agree. Okay, so it's a difference between I meet a woman or whatever, and I'm interested in her, and I invite her out. Of course, I'm not going to invite her out if I'm not planning on picking up the tab, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Oh no, tons of people invite out and don't have shit.
But that's different
to
than
pay.
just randomly though, because I come from like, hey man, what y'all doing? Want to kick it to this club? Guys don't do that. I don't be like, because I asked my guy to go to the club with me, I'm gonna pay for him. Now, if I ask him to go, he'd be like, "Man, I'm fucked up. I ain't got no money."
That's
don't
another
guy.
guy.
I say, don't worry about that.
Right? Don't worry about it. That's your homie.
Same thing. If I got a female friend, which I didn't keep a lot of female friends, it's the same thing. It don't necessarily mean I'm pay for your ass, but if I'm interested in you and I invite you out, definitely I'm gonna pick up the tab. But I've done it. Like, you be with your homies and you want to kick it, and your boy messed up and he ain't got it, you like, don't worry about it. Let's just kick it.
Come on,
I
let's
do
go.
that for a dude
I ain't ask you all
somebody
that.
you
Come
fuck with.
on.
You cool. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So of course I would, if it's a female, I would do the same thing. So like I don't even get that. But if the chick invited me out and I knew she had paper like that, and she reached for the check, I might be like, nah, I can get it. I might offer still. But if she want to pay for it, and I know she got paper like that and it ain't gonna hurt her, I'll let her get that one. That don't mean I'm gonna let her pay for everything going forward.
That's not.
I might let her get that one just to see what's up. Like, fuck it, yeah, you did invite me out, right? Yeah, like so if you go and then like if you go out with Oprah, and Oprah, she picking up that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
If she don't pick it up, you are gonna be looking at her funny. Like this, are you really gonna make me pay? Like so, it depends on the actual circumstance where. If it's a female, you know she just got paper like that, be like, all right. But like I said, it ain't gonna be the norm because I'm a dude and you can call it ego or whatever, and you're not just finna be, you know what I'm saying? I would like that. Now, if you fucking with somebody, like put it like this, that's why I don't like judge people too harshly. If I'm ass out and I'm on the corner with it, or I'm living in the car, and some chick for whatever reason like me like that. Fuck it, I'll let her look out for me. Now, I ain't gonna forget she looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? So, Big Bertha come get me up off the bus stop. All right, I'm your Huckleberry. What old boy say? I'm gonna lay up off Big Bertha for a little while. Now, you know I don't want Big Bertha, but she paying. And I'm fucked up. What I'm gonna do?
But see, you gonna know ahead of time. You gonna know ahead of time from me. You gonna know ahead of time if I'm balling on the budget.
Okay.
Or if I ain't really got it, like for that time or whatever, you're
but
going to know that.
But some women ain't
before
got it.
we even go.
There's some women they got it and they picked them man up from the bus stop or fresh out the pen or something. Come on, you got a place to stay. You can stay with me. But
love
you can't be mad at them brothers.
Love after lockdown.
You know what? Gee, I got a quick question for all three of you. Now check this out. Say you dating a person, man, woman, or whatever. You dating a person and y'all been kicking it for about a few months. She ain't never asked you for nothing. Okay. One day you happen to walk in there and you see, she got an eviction noted on the door. And she ain't said nothing to you. She respecting you. I mean, everything is going well. Huh?
How long is
5 months. Say 5 months.
She don't fuck with you for real.
Hold on, no, let me just say this. And she didn't want to let you know this or whatever. So she come to you and tell you, I need 4 stacks to she didn't tell you.
Stacks?
She didn't tell you.
Excuse me?
Hold on. She didn't tell you this, but you just happened to see. She need about 4 stacks to get it right. And you got it. You got it to do it, to give it. What you doing?
And y'all
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Nothing.
I hear the young people saying
You know what
that.
shirt? You know what shirt?
I want what G to say because I hear what y'all
You know
saying.
what shirt I almost wore was abso-fucking-lutely. And it doesn't say not, but absolutely fucking not. No.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. I want to hear G.
No, if what I give it to her now, what's her? She been looking out for me.
5
She been
months.
looking out for you. 5 months y'all been together.
Yeah.
She,
Only.
Here's the
hold
thing.
on. And I know
Excuse me,
exactly
sir.
what G finna
Sir,
say. Go ahead, G.
Sir,
Go ahead.
only 5 months.
I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna pick up
Thank
the
you.
bill.
And I should probably would too.
I'm gonna pick up the bill.
It's only been 5 months.
But look,
But this
she been
person has
looking
been
out.
5
looking out
months.
for you for 5 months.
Oh, looking out. Oh, sorry. I missed that
And I'm not
part.
saying- I'm not saying-
Wait.
I'm not saying-
All right.
listen,
I know,
Let's break this down to brass
See, Black
tacks.
missed that
Okay,
too.
go ahead.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
What has she been doing for me?
She's been a stand-up woman for you. I mean, I'm not saying that.
I need to know. I need receipts.
Evidently she ain't paying because evidently she wouldn't be 4,000.
But I'm saying, I want to know that now too.
What is
Are you staying with her?
Huh?
Am I living
No,
with
now
her?
you staying with her, but I mean, y'all going out on dates, everything good. You doing your thing or whatever. She's being a model girlfriend for you.
No.
So for 5 months, I'm pretty sure she's probably spent
And I
more
haven't.
than that. She's probably spent more than that in the 5 months.
Here's what I'm gonna do, and I'm glad you put some context to it.
If y'all like
No.
going out
He
and
didn't put
shit.
no context to it. I thought he was I thought he was saying you living with the girl and all of that shit, and she feed you, and you like damn.
Yeah, she feeding you every time you go over there.
But so I don't even live with her. Okay, so
because I want to say something, but it's gonna be something stupid.
If you was living with her, G, you would have already known that.
but that's the
you're not
thing.
gonna just leave for free.
But
go
that's the
ahead.
thing. If whether I help her or not, I would be trying to figure out a way to help her, but I would get the fuck away from her after that.
You would give her 4 stacks to save her place
listen,
and then walk away?
I didn't say that. I said I would be looking for a way to help her, and then I would get the fuck away from her after that. Right? So, and I may even give her some of it. I might even help, or I might help her move or find somewhere else place to go or something like that. I don't mean I'm just going to catch her up on her rent, because she got behind on her rent. And if you behind that far on your rent, ain't nobody stole nothing from you. You bad with money.
I'm not
so
even
I can't give you my money.
I can't say that. I can't say that. She could have lost her job. She could have. There's a lot of stuff.
But I wouldn't know that, right? You said your whole scenario was I walked in, saw the bill. I just happened to find out about it, that she was fucked up. And I'm like, damn, what's going on? So obviously I don't know she lost it. If I knew she lost a job and she ain't had no income and she went on unemployment, of course you finna fall behind in your bills. But if I didn't know and she just wasn't paying her bills because she was going to the motherfucking gambling spot and putting all her money in the slot machine, now she looks sick because they getting ready to put her out, and just because I'm cool with her, I'm gonna help her. No, I'm gonna give her some good advice, and I'm gonna try to find her somewhere to go so she ain't actually on the street. But she can't stay with me because you got money issues, right? And that's why they don't hire motherfuckers with bad credit. You got money issues, you might steal a lot of shit. So you can't stay with me. I'm gonna try to help you out because if I got some type of love for you, but you obviously got problems with money, so I can't give you my money because you're gonna fuck that off too. Does that make sense?
I would be incredibly upset at him if he was spending this money, these 5 months, that whatever we're doing, going out, spending money, doing this, doing that, and you're about to lose your place, that money could have gone to something way better. That money could have gone to you saving it to fix this issue that you have. And here you are spending it on me. Here you are spending that on me. That is not okay with me at all.
Hold on. I have known you for 5 months. I don't.
It's
know
only
you.
been.
Wait.
It's only been 5 months.
Let me finish.
Only 5 months. 5 months is not a long time. I'm sorry.
I've known you for 5 months. I don't know you past the time that I walk inside of your apartment to the time I leave, to the time we go on these dates, to the time we leave. 5 months, not a long time. That's about a hopping and skipping away.
Yeah, 5 months ain't long.
5 months, people have. Let me tell you something. 5 months, people have gotten married.
No, they haven't. It's not. That's not.
I'm not here to manage.
No, I said no.
Money.
Yeah, they have.
Hold on.
Okay, I agree.
Go ahead.
I ain't here to manage your money. I'm not here to give you financial advice. I am here to get to know you, and the thing that I just found out just made me walk the fuck out your apartment.
Period.
I'm not here for that. We not even that close. I don't even know. What's your middle name, shorty? Cause I don't learn it in 5 months. What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
All I know is what your favorite liquor is and what night I can pull up.
Yeah.
Especially me, because I asked a motherfucker name 4 or 5 times for a stick. So I know I don't know your middle name and probably your last name in 5 months. If you told me, I'd have forgot.
Exactly.
So I don't know you for real.
If you kicking it with this person, and y'all see each other like every other day. Let's just say every other day for 5 months. That's a little wild. Now I know it's $4,000 is an extreme amount of money, but it can happen.
It can happen, but it's a small ratio. Like it can't just be anybody. Like it really can't just be anybody. Like the only motherfucker I could say I knew for that a shorter time and I would want to help him is the person I married. And I only married her. I ain't married nobody else, so I can't speak on nobody else, but I can't imagine knowing any woman or dude for 5 months and I found out they fucked up and I'm gonna go. I mean, they gotta be an exceptional motherfucker for me to, because I know you don't really get to know nobody in 5 months. Like, I know that. Like, I know people get married and all kind of foolish shit. People might get married in a matter of weeks. I don't give a fuck what nuts do. Nuts skin. I'm not going. That don't have nothing to do with how I operate. So I operate on a whole nother level from what people today do everything fast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and I feel like I got married a lot quicker, but I actually felt
That's what I was just
for
going to
her.
ask you. When did you decide that you were ready to marry your wife?
My
Can you
story
remember
is
it?
no, my story is unique. I wasn't even thinking about fucking marriage. I wasn't even thinking about marriage. It just came up. Seriously, it just came up, and I went with it because I felt like she was genuinely a good person, and I didn't meet a lot of good people,
After how
especially
long?
women.
She
After how long?
is genuinely a
Especially
good
women.
person.
Hey,
I
after
love
how long?
her.
It wasn't a year. Probably about 8 months or so.
Oh,
We
wow.
got
3
together.
more months more.
8 months.
Wow.
8 months
Okay.
is
No,
very
once
soon.
again,
Hold on.
an exceptional
months is-
person.
Thank
That's
you,
a
thank
small
you.
percentage, but how many motherfuckers you gonna meet that's exceptional?
Guess what? Guess
I could have got married before her. I'm older, you know.
And that 4 bands went into a wedding.
Okay, no, but what I'm saying is, wait,
Not a rent.
hold on.
Totally,
Black,
totally.
Black, how long for you before you knew that you wanted to marry your wife?
Well, me and my wife been together since high school.
I know, but I'm just saying, when did you
High
know that this
school
is going to be
It
the
wasn't a
person?
matter of knowing when, because we clicked since the time I texted her for the first time. Like, yeah, I did my bullshit, but like at the end of the day, I always knew it was her. Always.
Okay. And that could have been 2 months after you
Like
met her.
it was like we just boyfriend and girlfriend, and then like, hey, Tiana about to pull up.
Mhm.
That's it.
And I bet you, if your wife or at that time your girlfriend wanted a couple $100 and you had a stack on you, you'd have gave her that $200 after that first.
$200 ain't $4,000.
No. It's $4,000 to somebody that got money. It's $4,000 to somebody that got money.
A nigga
If
that
somebody, let me tell you something. Somebody got $100,000 in the bank. It's like you having $1,000 in the bank and giving them $200. $4,000 is not that much money.
$100,000 in bank. Give somebody $4,000.
You changing
Come on now.
the context.
But I'm just saying. You said that you knew that you would marry your wife after 8 months. He said he been married. I mean, with his wife over, since
Over a decade.
high school.
Yeah.
For over a decade or whatever. So what I'm saying is, don't say 4 months is not enough time. 5 months is not enough time to know somebody that you want to marry him.
It ain't really. No, just because I got married don't mean that's the thing to do. I wouldn't tell my kids to do that shit. I wouldn't tell my son to do it. I'd tell my son not to get married. I wanted my daughter to get married because she got a man in the house to protect her and look after her, so I don't have to do it.
Okay.
My son don't need that.
But you know if your son is ready and when he's not.
Yeah. No, he's definitely not ready.
Yeah, exactly.
But just off his age, I would advise him not to do it right now.
Thank you. Okay.
But if he was like extremely mature for his age, I would say consider it. But I just think,
He's far too young.
far too young.
Yes.
So for me to encourage
Junior
it,
is
so
way too young.
Yeah, if he did it, he did it. But he's far too young for me to encourage it. But I wouldn't advise nobody to do what I did. I'm just lucky that I'm still married. I'm like, you can't go off what the fuck I did. Like, that's not normal. Like, I was too young to get married. I wasn't really ready. We made that shit work anyway. I think me and my wife are both stubborn, and we made it work. And now she's like my best friend for real. Like, like I can say that because if you ain't friends with the motherfucker you with, it's hard. It's extremely
boring
hard.
as hell.
Yes, it's very boring. It's hard to
boring
keep.
as hell.
It's hard to keep a marriage together. But when you actually like the fuck love come and go. When you actually like the motherfucker you with, like being around them, if they're not annoying. Whatever like that, you don't mind coming home to them. You don't mind getting up in the morning and they're still there, and you come home and he's still there. If you gotta like, that's why you think motherfuckers kill their spouse. Like I say, motherfuckers be putting rat poison in and all. Like, why they do some evil shit like that? They get so you fall out. Yeah, you fall out of love real quick, and that shit turns to hate in a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick. What we gonna talk about? Anthony L.
We'll save it for next show.
Okay,
that's a topic. That's not something we can do.
Because we down to 5 minutes.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
can't.
I got my question.
Okay, go ahead.
I guess we could do it in 5 minutes. All right. Say you have kids and you're either getting out of a relationship or you just got a divorce. could you say you could talk to a woman who has kids that you could end up loving her kids as much as you love yours?
Yes.
Okay, I go down. Okay, you.
I'm
you
gonna
went
just
that
say
way?
yes. I'm gone. Next.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you can. Yes.
But you said can you like is it
do
possible?
Do you
Like-
think that you can? Do you think that you can basically love a child that is not your
Yeah,
own child?
that's just like
that you
adopting
did not
a child.
that you did not make. That
It's
is
not-
like
it's-
adopting a child.
It's not just like
Well,
you already have a child. Now, now, if you're adopting, sometimes people adopt when they can't, produce that child on their own.
Mm-hmm.
So of course you're gonna be able to have that bond with this child that isn't yours because you took the steps to get it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you saying like just a stepchild? Like you got
Basically.
a stepchild and it's not grown, but like maybe a 10-year-old or something like that,
Yeah.
old enough to talk shit to you and tell you you ain't my daddy type stepchild. Yeah. First of all, you know that's coming. First of all, you know that's coming. And we kind of discussed this before when we had that video when the girl was in trouble with the stepdad.
You think
Exactly.
You think that nigga love her?
No, he
kids
does
more than love
not.
his own?
She just can't. She just happened to be there. No, he does. Now he won't say that. Yeah, he's going to like in that situation. He was trying to form a bond with the girl, but she had a daddy she was in touch with, and she wasn't really feeling him like that. And he hadn't been around long enough. But in that case, it's very difficult. But more often, like it can develop, but it don't always develop like that. But you won't hear people say that though. They'll act like it's cool or whatever, but they wish that wasn't the issue. Does that make sense? Like they wish, like, damn, like, okay, all right. But I like her enough to why I deal with the kids. And it ain't too many motherfuckers that ain't got kids, so you're gonna have to deal with somebody's kids.
Hold on. I didn't say deal with.
What?
I said love.
No.
As much as
I'm
No, I said hell no. Hell no. It's a lot of people that don't, but they won't admit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You say
I
they
was saying
can't do that?
No, they say I'm not who me. I'm not saying
you said-
can't. You can love anybody. You could we was talking about how much we loved our first car. You can have a love for anything. And if it's a sweet kid, you can grow to have feelings for that child.
Yeah.
If you're a good person and you actually try to develop a relationship with that kid. But if that kid know who you are and they know you ain't their daddy or you ain't their mama, they gonna already have it's gonna be a wall up that you got to penetrate.
But no,
And
but he's not talking about the kid. He's talking about you. He's saying, can you love this
it's a
your stepchild
Well,
or whatever just as much as your child?
Yeah, we speaking hypothetically, and the answer is yes if you're speaking
you definitely
hypothetically.
can.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying in most cases, they do not. But they don't say they do not. That's what I'm saying. Is it possible? Yes. But in most cases, they just learn how to get along with that child good enough not to fuck up their relationship. If that answers the question for you.
I don't know what that feels like because my stepdad loved the fuck out of me.
Exactly. I remember that.
He treated me like his own. I was basically his first girl, and up to the day he passed away, I got any and everything I ever wanted. Not that I ever abused that, but I was a very spoiled child, and with my stepdad, and
How
I
old were
can.
you
How old were you
when your parents when they got married?
When they got, I was 13 when they got married, but they were already together when I was like a baby.
See, that's
Yeah.
a different
Oh,
story.
No,
okay.
but you know,
Yeah.
well,
That's who you knew
that's
was
different.
pops.
Yeah.
But they didn't get
Yeah, that's
married until I was
different.
like
That's different.
13.
Well,
They-
here's the thing
That's
though. With
different.
my stepmom, I talk to my stepmom every day, and I tell her I love her just like I tell my mom I love her, and I know that she loves me the same way. You know.
Yeah, but you're an adult and,
No,
and you
but
understand the situation.
I was a kid too.
But I'm saying, how did you feel when you was a kid? And
I
you
felt
grown
that
now and you could recognize she's a good person.
I felt that I
Right.
had two moms.
you feel you
Okay,
had two
well that
moms.
means your stepmom was good to you and you wasn't an asshole.
Yeah.
But how often does that happen? That don't happen often.
I would say 70-30
what
on
Step-
the opposite side.
Yeah, because normally either the step parent is an asshole or the kid's an asshole or they both are. Now, if they both are, it's really gonna go bad. But it's usually one or the other. It's very, and it can work out. But yeah, at 70-30 is being generous. 30% of the time would be a good ratio because that's very tough.
I've seen kids living with their stepfather after the mom passed or something like that.
You're saying you've seen it, but that's fucking rare.
And
there's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't living. There's a lot of people that ain't living with their biological dad.
I don't think it's
and
weird
not
at
that
all.
the dad wouldn't want it.
I think it's weird. No,
but because a lot of times the moms wouldn't allow for it.
Unless that child sees this step, because if you're here, if you're there from like born to like 3 years old, that's all you're dad. Period.
Yeah.
Like that's who you are in their life.
Yeah.
Right.
If you walk out of their life, you're literally breaking the chain now. But like 10 years old, 13 years old, that old, them kids know who their mama is, know who their father is, and nigga, you a stranger.
Yeah.
Well, some of their fathers are not really in their life.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my point.
Kids cling.
Sometimes nowadays,
kids cling to that picture in the back of their head of that one time that their father took them go-karting.
Yeah, nowadays that ain't always on the man either. A lot of women use kids as pawns.
Yes, they do. That's
they don't let that
trash.
daddy get that baby. So a lot of times, let's just put that shit out there because that's a misnomer that people think. Okay, the dad don't want nothing. If it's a ratchet heifer, you still might not want. You ain't gonna want nothing to do it, but you still might want your seed if you know that's your seed. You know what I'm saying? So, and we'll leave that because we gotta get into the Anthony Edwards thing. It's a whole other thing. Yeah, we go out on that.
We'll talk.
Yeah, Varsity stay woke for this show, but yeah, that's your meme right there. That's your meme. That's we got a good nod on. Yeah.
That shit is so freaking funny, bro.
On that, we gonna go get up out of here.
Hilarious.
When I saw that back, I didn't see the head nod till I watched the show back. I had to watch it.
We should get a T-shirt on there and sell it.
Oh yeah.
That is so funny.
That's for me. We gotta put a caption to it. We'll come up with something. We'll see y'all next week.
Love you, Monty.